It's almost afternoon. I forget. Oh yeah, I went to that little thrift store, and the animal rescue one. They had two of the cutest chairs, y'all. I cannot even describe them. They were little living room chairs. They swiveled. The back went up like this and then down, and there was a pair of them. Thank the good Lord they were sold. They were so cute, y'all. They were kind of a mossy green, a light mossy green color. They would have looked extraordinary in the cottage, but they were sold. They also had two older drop leaf tables like you would put in your living room, and they were in such good condition. I refrained. One of them was $30 and the other one was $40. Now, in the scheme of things, y'all, that's really not too much. I mean, they looked original and they were in pristine condition. But I was able to have some restraint. That's what my last husband used to tell me. Deborah, you have to have some restraint, babe. Yeah, right. Anyway, but I really went in there looking for Terry for a little table, and they didn't have one. But really what this video is about, and you see that's a classic example, what I just did. This video is about ADD, attention deficit disorder. Now there's also ADHD, and that's attention deficit hyper disorder, okay? Now when I was young, when I was a child, oh, I had that hyper stuff. Yeah, I had that. And my long-term viewers know that I've talked about this before. But the thing that I want to address is doctors are of the opinion that you outgrow it. Really? Maybe some people are lucky enough to do that. Now, I'm not as hyper as I used to be because I hurt a lot more than I used to be. Used to. Bleh. Anyway, I took Adderall for my ADHD. And I know a lot of people say, I'm just taking those drugs, blah, blah, blah. Well, let me tell you something. It enabled me to work and function. It's hard. It's very hard. I have not outgrown it. But doctors are so afraid to prescribe any, what would be the word? Narcotics, I guess you would say. Now, if I was going to abuse drugs, I think I would have already done it. I'm 63. I have never taken drugs. Smoked pot less than a handful of times. That's just not me. I've never drank a drink or two, maybe, at some restaurant. But, you know, when you grow up with alcoholics raising you and your siblings are drug addicts and all your friends are drug addicts, I mean, you just don't want to do that shit. And yes, I said that word. Because that's what all that stuff is to me. Anyway, I digress. There are a few things about this disease. Now, somebody, that Andrea, whatever that chick's name is that's just been harassing us, said that, what did she say? Two things she said were not disabilities. ADHD is classified as a disability. My last job, I got reasonable accommodations because of it. I got my own office, y'all, because with the ADD and the ADHD, if anybody would walk by me and stop to talk to me, just a little quick hello, whatever, my brain, it took so long for me to get back into focus on what I was doing. And sometimes I wouldn't even get back to that specific thing. I would start doing something else. Now, when I got my own office and everybody knew if my door was closed, leave me alone, because I needed to concentrate. I used to stay after hours to get my work done. Everybody was gone. There were no distractions, no interruptions. Now, besides lack of focusing, there's another problem that you have with ADD. You cannot shut up. I'm serious, y'all. You cannot stop talking. You interrupt people. Your mind is going so quickly that you just run over other people in conversations, and that has been such a trial for me, because it's rude. It's rude. And people don't know. I mean, you don't have ADD, tattooed on your forehead. People don't know why you're doing that. They think that you're just rude. And I've always struggled with that. It's been a big burden. It's worse if I get excited. One benefit, y'all, is I have no problem making videos for y'all. No problem at all. But it's been a struggle my whole life. And if I could stop doing one thing, it would be, well, two things. It would be talking all the time and interrupting people. It's so rude, y'all. But I truly cannot help it. I try so hard, to the point where I'm not even, I can't concentrate on the conversation because I'm trying to tell myself, be quiet. Be quiet. It's hard, y'all. So, with all the excitement of the little blue cottage, I have made videos that are so squirrely. They're out of order. They're all over the place. I'm sorry about that. I know that I'm hard to follow, y'all. I get that. And that's another thing Andrea or whatever was calling me out for. One, for getting emotional. It's fake. And the other is being so squirrely. I'm mental. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm hallucinating. Nyak, nyak, nyak. But it is a real thing. And when you get really excited about something, or really upset, that thing that started the whole argument with Mary Jo, you get loud and you get intense and you get passionate and you get angry, more so than a lot of people do. And at this point right now, I don't know if any of y'all have ever experienced being manic. Before I was diagnosed with bipolar, which is a disease, y'all, I would go from being very depressed, lying in my bed, having bad thoughts. That's so sweet. He just give his little lady a kiss. Anyway, lack of focus. And so I would be very depressed, and then I would be up here, manic. I couldn't sit still. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't shut up. I couldn't stop doing things. You get very, very excited, and you think you can do anything. You guys have no idea. When I've been in a manic stage before, I really thought I could be the president and run this country. I really did. But that's what happens in your brain. You get manic, you get excited, you can't stop. It's like you're on overdrive. So I'm sorry for all these bleh. I don't know. I mean, I'm not manic, but I'm feeling a little bit, and it's because of all the stress, and 2, the excitement. And there's fear. I mean, y'all, I have a plan B. I've got a plan B. And I have faith. And faith is working for me. But it's not a perfect thing. You're not just so wrapped up, at least this woman is not, so wrapped up in your faith that you have no doubts, you have no fears. It just doesn't work that way. No matter how optimistic you are and how full of faith you are, and believing, there's always going to be a little factor of doubt, fear, that you're going to be disappointed, that you're going to let people down. So bear with me, y'all. I am doing the best I can. So I just kind of wanted to let y'all know that I know I'm screwier than usual. I know, and I'm so sorry, and I appreciate y'all so much. I mean, my gosh, you guys are so loving and so supportive. And I'm at Vaughn's. They have a bank in there, and I'm going to get the money I need. And I just love y'all so much. And look that up. ADD, ADHD. It is a disability. It is partially the reason I got my disability and the diagnosis of being bipolar. Now I'm going to say one more thing, and I know I've said this before, but for the new people on my channel, if you are having any mental, emotional difficulties, please get some help. Do not wait until it's out of control. Don't wait until you start thinking of ways to end your life. Life is good. It's good. It's wonderful. Please get some help and don't give up. I did that once in my life and came close a second time. But please, please, please don't do that. Get some help. It's out there. So, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye now.